Hi all, this will be our 12th video in React Redux series. In this video, we are going to do some improvements in our library. Throughout this session, we have seen the library scenario. Inside library, we have many books. If the student wants to buy the book, student will go inside the library. Student will select the book, whichever book student wants, student will give to librarian. Librarian will keep the record on computer and the book will be handled to student. And inside library, one book will be reduced. This entire scenario we have understood. Now I have one plan. I have one idea to improve the library. Inside library, there are only books. Now what I want to add something additional so that it will be attracting students and student will be showing more interest inside the library and they will be focusing much on the studies. Now this is our scenario and basically this is the improvement what I want in my library. So previously we had books inside the shelf. Now what I just want to add one more shelf and inside that shelf, I just want to store all the 3D models so that student will come to library at least to see these 3D models. I just want to store this one. So I have created another shelf and inside this, I have just stored all the 3D models like human body 3D models, plants and everything. All 3D models I have just stored inside the shelf. To handle only books, I have one person librarian, but to handle 3D models, I am not going to assign the same person. I am not going to assign the same task to librarian. I will be hiring one more person and this person will be taking care of 3D models. So now in this what happens? This librarian will only be responsible for the books and this new hired person will only be responsible for 3D models. So whenever student want books, student will be going to librarian and librarian will be giving book. If student wants any 3D model or if any information regarding the 3D model, student will be going to this new hired person and that person will be giving information about that models. So I have separated the person. I have one librarian who will be handling the books and I have new hired person who will only handle 3D models. Now this concept we are going to apply in Redux. Basically, we will be creating separate reducers so that in future, if any one goes wrong, I can easily find out where I have gone wrong, in which reducer the logic has gone wrong. So in the same way, in this library also, if the student is not returning the book, I can directly go to librarian and I can ask the details of student. And also I can ask the reason why it is late to return the book. So whatever happens, I can go to that particular person and I can ask regarding that. So in Redux also, we will be creating separate reducers so that in future, whatever it happens, we can go to that particular reducer and we can change accordingly. And why we are creating separate reducers? Because maybe in future I want to add some more additional things. I just want to add one section only for drawing books. I just want to add one section only for crafts. I just want to add multiple sections. So for each section, I will be appointing different person. So that person will be taking care of that section. So in Redux also, we will be creating multiple reducers based on the code, based on the logic and based on the actions and different improvements. Okay, this is the simple scenario. Next session, we are going to implement this in our code.